wait for the right moment.
Well, fuck y'all too then.
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Must be. That's not right either.
What's up?
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
He did teach me a few things before term, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
I feel like I'm drunk already. Type shit, you feel it?
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I'm afraid I'm not much for memorizing constellations. Enough to worry about on the ground.
Well, you should know that all fifth years must take astronomy. People feel differently after one night up on the tower.
I bet you
A
I won't.
quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
I gotta tell my pop slave, bitch.
Are you casting at me? Why would you do that?
I'm trying to get Harry Potter. I ain't really like Harry Potter fan like that. The lore and stuff. But I do like Harry Potter though. I used to. As a kid, I'm pretty sure everybody used to like Harry Potter. It ain't.
Good morning.
shit.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Get what, nigga? We playing Harry Potter in this bitch. No cap. No cap. We playing Harry Potter, boy. We casting spells on niggas now. Come on.
I
nigga.
certainly would have appreciated something
Fuck,
like the
nigga,
field
yeah,
guide
yeah,
when I
like
was a
that.
student.
She baking on me on the bank. I smack her. Yeah, sir.
You've been practicing.
My boy look like G Herbert.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details
Revelio.
it can provide? Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Lumos. Revelio.
Goddamn, thank you, man.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
What class, bitch?
Revelio.
You've been practicing.
Revelio.
Damn. That's why you have to move, bitch. Goddamn.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
And the boys don't make it any easier. The noise from their dormitory.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
I don't want to know.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Get it.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, the basic cast.
Levioso!
Well done.
Levioso!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively duels.
Levioso!
All my students for this adept.
Levioso!
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Protego! Levioso!
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
You're good. Levioso, that's it. Thank you.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Gringo. Cállate la boca.
I don't know what the fuck you saying. Don't speak Spanish.
Cállate.
Nice one.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling
I already fed
organization.
him twice. He ate 2 8-ounce balls.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look
Nah,
for
it was
Luke and
skills.
Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
Bet.
If you're interested.
I'm interested. You know I'm against
Till
all
next time.
legal bad shit. We're gonna be an evil person. We're evil. Go to charm class.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Got my way, ho. Stop talking to me.
Please don't waste that lovely complexion on such a frown. There, isn't that better?
Protego! Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
You trying to sell my dick on the first day of school.
Nettie. So you
Her
are the
name
new
Nettie.
student.
Yep,
Have
this
you
is
met
that Nat.
Professor Ronan yet?
And they put me next to a black ninja.
Shall we begin?
Well, she ain't trying to say he
Welcome
did.
to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your
Oh,
education
and I
on
said
the
next
art
to
of
another
charm
black
work.
girl.
But I
But
am
you like a
confident
dyke.
that
The
we will
other
take
girl
home
like a
with
girl. Why I
passion
gotta be
and
friends with a
rigor
dyke?
requisite of
My
such
first day
a
of school.
challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to
At
page
least I'm sitting next to two
517.
black people.
But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the
Yeah, black
incantations
niggas always
of
sitting
the
in the back, and
color
white folks
change
always sit in the
and
first
growth
seat.
charms? Anyone? Anyone?
I don't want to share books with you. Put me over
I
there.
am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well,
What you
it
gonna
seems
do?
that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Uh-oh, I'm finna
Now
beat up
let's
the
put
knight.
those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they
I'm
are.
finna beat up
and take
the
turns
alphabet
summoning
gang.
them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I'm in wizard school, babe. They showing me how to be a wizard. Let's go. Bitch ass nigga. Azarath. Metro.
Akio.
Santos.
That is not bad.
You
Why she gotta
are
sound like
a
an
swift
African?
learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of
Oh,
that.
she gave me that look.
Well, as
She's
you all
like,
seem
yeah,
to
I'm
have
gonna
the
suck
basics
you
down,
up
and it is an
tonight.
exceptionally
I
lovely
gotta go
day,
visit her
I was
room.
thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
You can talk to the girl in the back though.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Eh?
Now you trying to put me on the spot? Okay, I'm finna show out for the hoes then. We showing out.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Relinquish your
Shut
charm.
up.
Excellent. Good. Not too long. Now, think of this. Splendid. Happens to the best of us. good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Misha. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Very good.
Here we go. There we go.
Damn.
Don't lose your composure.
Let us see this. Yes! Ah, you almost had it.
Fuck you, whore.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
You said, nigga, what's up, Dyke? You ain't finna whoop me this time, Dyke. What? A little bit.
There we go.
Bro, why you like playing? Like I just want to beat her ass.
Not to worry.
What? So it don't count because it got knocked off. That's some bullshit. Hey, she better knock her shit off. You cheating, bitch. Ooh, so I can knock your shit off, huh? Okay. Damn. Man, I wish I know I could knock your shit. Bitch, I would have been shooting your shit off.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Man, hey, I want my rematch, bro. If I know I could do that, I would have beat you.
Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Who is that? Who is that? That push on rock? That push on rock fighting? No.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans. if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello.
Fuck you, ho. I don't want to talk to you.
Coming along.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
I'm sure not gonna be decided.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Okay, we finna fight with it. Kind of bad stuff. Doop. Hey, doop. Kind of bitch ass nigga up. Boom. Bitch ass. Ooh. Bitch ass nigga. Oh.
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
Babe.
There's strong competition ahead, but
You
keep
missed
this
it. I
up,
was
and you could be the
I was
next
whooping
school
his ass with that
champion.
one.
Count me
I
in.
was turn his ass
It
up.
takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you.
Get
Again,
my bottle.
congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
You just nasty.
Hope to see you back here again.
You just, because you just looking at me. Stop looking at me, weirdo. No, that's weird shit.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. What did you say?
Next time you need a partner for Cross Swans,
Revelio.
don't hesitate to call on me.
Oh no, I don't want to play with you, nigga. You suck. You just want me. You just want me to win for you. Potato.
Revelio. Levioso. Protego. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Yeah, I did. Man, take all of it. I didn't.
Why you just hit the club off? You don't say me in power.
Went out the wrong pipe. What's it is? I ain't stroking no cat. I don't like cats.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke.
My
Perhaps you could help.
My precious.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Okay, that's one thing to do.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Reparo. See that right there? Reparo.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
He's like a whole. Gotta go get that Reparo, y'all.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Revelio.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue. Cove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps.
Revelio.
Was it too accurate and lashed out?
I wish there was something I could do to stand up to the headmaster. Likely best to keep my head down till I finish up here.
Do you suppose Black's children are as condescending and ill-tempered as you?
There's something in.
I don't care what last one of y'all.
Hello, looking for me?
Yeah, looking for you, baby. Come here.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not
It's
at
all
all.
good girl
Professor
on here,
Weasley
hold
tells
on.
me that you have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Oh, she finna give me that first A1 head Gok 9000. She finna give me that A1 Gucci. Okay. First, I own my broomstick. Where's my broomstick? I wanna fly in the air. I wanna fly like my girlfriend. She fly like a monkey. It's okay.
I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself.
See?
I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
She already trying to fuck me. I just got here. My character is like the real
I
me.
cannot tell you how
You finna be able to breathe in a minute.
grave mistake to take it as
You
an
can't just
elective
be
class, believe
go,
me.
go.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Revelio.
Revelio. Can you get my broomstick?
Hogsmeade is
I don't want to
beautiful
walk.
this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this
Revelio.
area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Like what? What can I make with them in the potion?
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Go over there too.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
Hey, I bet if white people playing this game right now, they would hate the fuck
What
out
about
of
you?
voice.
Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland. But
Like,
it is
just
beautiful
sound
here
regular to me,
too.
but I know white
And
people
getting out
get
of the
tired
castle
and
and
shit.
exploring helped
They'll
me
be
to
talking
adjust
over
quite a
her
bit.
and shit like that. but
Hogwarts
nah.
has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
We like Africans around here, not the niggas.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker.
Niggas
Looks
are
a
the
bit worse
US
for
people.
wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth
What's
year?
up, Crackle?
Pleasure.
Oh,
You
you
might want
sound
to
like
turn
you
back,
been
Miss
smoking
Onai.
cigarette.
turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like.
You alright, fat boy.
They are about goblins and
Yeah,
such.
oh yeah, you alright, fat boy.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
You know I should do no spawn. I ain't like to
Enjoy
make that
yourself.
noise.
I will see you soon.
Need my broomstick. I need a broomstick. I don't know. No, no.
Romney Thorns was the sort who'd play her own.
Oh.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes.
Now give me a red box. I give me a
rare
green
wood,
box.
13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes. think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing. Curious indeed. 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 How intriguing. A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare and a core with a strong sense of initiative. Curious indeed.
I just use dragon.
What do you think? Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now,
Yeah,
how
right,
did that
man.
feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Not enough reflection. The world learns from its mistakes. Put in the work. Even the bard is good too. My taste.
Them niggas said potato.
Oh.
I wonder if they'll ever.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented the loop powder.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
What? You put my face over here, what?
I'm well no. Counting money.
If I didn't have to take one of those rickety carts around the place.
Repair them, save me more broken. Beautification potion. I shan't tell.
an inquiring...
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Too much is in here about this now.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Wait, Daddy's gonna beat them up.
Repair. Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Him at his own game.
I let him do more.
Okay, come on, nigga.
Repair.
Damn.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Yeah.
Repair.
Yeah.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
No,
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
I pulled it already.
Officer Singer.
I already
And
pulled
thank you
it.
again.
And the shot cook. And the shot.
Repair.
Hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Unless things are lucky they didn't do more damage.
Repair.
There. Good as new.
Oh,
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
we're gonna start right here.